Hey, welcome back. This is LuminousStress, where we're always stressed out, and today has been one of those days. I have had a car in the repair shop for literally 3+ months. I took it in before Thanksgiving, and they finally called me, said I could pick it up today. I made it 7 miles down the road, and it broke down again. Yep, one of those days. But it was an easy fix this time. They just forgot to connect something up when they had it, which inspires all kinds of enthusiasm about the reliability of the place, but it is what it is. Got the car back tonight, and we are logged on the server, and I am looking around. You know, it's been a bit. We've been busy with a new baby and some other things, and look behind us, man. Explorer Redburn has been crazy busy. I think before this episode's out, we're going to have to take a tour of what he's doing. I got a couple builds I want to work on. One of them is a archery range, and the other is this tree back here. I have replaced it 5 or 6 times, and yeah, I think it's time to actually just make our own. So that's on the docket for today as well. But before any of that, let us take a nap and reset the day, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, I flew back over to the city here, and I'm gonna turn around. And this behind me is where I'm gonna put up another shop. And you know, it's not gonna be huge. I think in comparison here, it's probably gonna be similar to this rocket shop that we built a while ago in size. But I have an extra surprise for you guys once it's done. I want to build something a little extra special with this build. So step 1 is going to be to clear a bunch of items out, a bunch of blocks out of this space. And then we'll get that building built up, and then I will show you the little special surprise I have in store. And with that, let's go. All right. Hey, this is the finished building. What do you think? I tried to make the sides kind of look like a fletching table. So we've got the target and the arrow. And of course, if we run over to the other side, which I'm not very good at doing in this mode, you can see we've got it, the arrow and the bow there. Ooh, and if I jump out into free cam here, we kind of get a better view of it. So yeah, from the side here, we got the bow and arrow. And then we've got the target and the arrow. And yeah, it's stands out a little bit, but I think it fits with our town. It's basically just some massive billboards on the side, but other than that, it really does fit in I need to clean up the shulker boxes and the bed. Let's go inside and take a look at the inside of this. Well, before we do, I guess, you know, we got this detail again. I tried something different here with the windows. I've got full blocks here where I have the stairs around it. I'm not sure 100% what I think about that, but it was a different thing to attempt. You don't notice that detail upstairs because it's on the inside upstairs. So again, inside downstairs, it's the flat with the kind of matches. Did the, you know, fancy roof again. And we got a little stand here because I plan on putting a worker right here facing out. We've got some gravel in here, mostly because that's what we get flint from, which is what we need to tip the arrows with. Different patterns with the stairs again, just to get some unique wall designs. I've got the fletching tables in here, and obviously that's like what for? Well, just the idea that you could come in here and grab a bow and arrow, and the surprise I have for you is behind that door, so we'll wait. If we come upstairs, it's very simple. You know, I got a bed, I got a table, or not a bed, that would be a sofa. And in here we got the bed, and I have 3 beds with this fancier bed drop because I do plan on putting some Fletchers in here so I can trade with them like I've done in some of the other builds. So this way we can have 3, and we'll get some books on these shelves so that they don't stay empty forever. But yeah, that's kind of the upstairs right now. Not too fancy. I do like the way the roof turned out. It's oops, a couple of these are turned wrong. Oh, we gotta fix that, but that's okay. I like the way the roof turned out. I like the way the stairs and everything turned out. Where I couldn't put windows because of terrain, there's terrain back there. I used these trap doors. It kind of has a windowy feel, but obviously no glass. So here's the surprise. Wait, that's not the surprise. Uh-oh. Well, let's try going through that door again. Here's the surprise. Nope, still didn't work. Okay. Maybe the third time. Aha! Perfect. That's the way it should look. Okay, so what we did here, if you can't tell, is we've got a little shooting range, and I somehow don't have a bow on me, but that's okay. We'll grab one of these off the shelf here, and you can stand up here and shoot. And obviously the close one is really easy, guys. Anywhere on the block, we'll turn that one on, and this one in the back left corner, anywhere on that block, we'll turn that light on. This front left one and the back far right one, they are a little more precise. So like I hit the target there, but the light didn't come on. I've got them keyed to where you've really got to get more of a bullseye, and that wasn't even close. Ooh, that was though. So yeah, maybe we'll go for the shorter one. But there you go. You get a bullseye and it comes on, where if you hit it over here on the outside, it does not. So yeah, just a simple area to practice. And again, you can come down here. This presents a different challenge because, you know, there's more stuff in the way for that back one. It's a different angle. Makes this one hit it from 2 sides instead of 1. And then I've got a gate here so I can go do any maintenance if I need to. But yeah, this is all floating on black concrete, which I might change the floor out and put something in there that matches kind of the outside terrain a little bit. But I really do like the black for the walls and the ceiling, because the wall's right there, but it kind of makes it disappear, makes it go away, so you don't really notice as much. And the roof's right there too. It's 1 block above me if I shoot an arrow. But yeah, like how this turned out. And then okay, you can see we're gonna sell those for 6 diamonds if anybody's interested. If not, that's okay too. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, so you won't see them right now, but I've also got 2 Fletchers in here. They made a baby rather, and so I'm waiting for them to him to grow up a little bit, and then I can trade with these guys. They are both locked in, but I've only traded with them once, so they're not locked in for much. I've got some books down here. These are the books that would be pertaining to bows, so infinity, mending, things like that. And yeah, might put some more beds upstairs. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It'd be interesting to make this a little bigger. But yeah, that's our fletching shop, and we can buy arrows and stuff. We can go out back and shoot, and because it blends into this mountain, it'd be down below my feet now. It allows us to use that space in a way that otherwise would not be utilized. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this build overall. And yeah, I think with that, I will go reset the day and start to look at the next project that I have, which is this tree down here. And I mentioned in the opening, I've replaced this tree multiple times, and I've tried pale oak, which I think actually probably looked the best. I did a jungle tree for a little while. I've done this acacia tree a lot. But we're going to build a custom tree in here. It's not something I've really tried doing ever before, and it's not something I'm really interested in doing. But in this case, this is the main center of my little homestead, my little farm down here. And I want a nice looking tree, and yeah, I want a nicer tree here. Minecraft trees are all fine and dandy, but they just don't really, they just don't do it. And so we're going to take this one down, and I'm going to work on building a new tree in this area. Okay, and just like that, there is my attempt at a tree. And like I said, this is definitely not my forte. This is my first shot at it, and it needs some work. I can tell, like, the shape right here maybe needs adjusting a little bit. But I've played with it long enough. I'm gonna walk away from it for now. Yeah, I mean, from a distance it looks better. I went with the jungle leaves because with the texture pack I have on it, almost looks like there's some fruit growing in them, which I like. I thought about using some of the resin, which is what we used over here on these bushes, and sticking them on there, but I just couldn't make it look quite the way I wanted. So ultimately I just stuck with the jungle leaves, and yeah, I'm gonna walk away from this for now. You'll notice I've got some leaves falling in, so what I did is I stuck some pale oak in there randomly, and it kind of looks like a branch up there. I don't know what it looks like down here, but they are what are dropping the leaves, and I kind of like that detail, so threw a few of them in. I think there's like 6 in there somewhere. Not a whole lot, but just enough to keep the detail. And yeah, I kind of like the way that turned out. So okay, so yeah, I think that's the end of the edition for today on the on our homestead. We got a pretty good day out of it. Got this tree built, got a lot of work done over there at the Fletchers. That's what I think I like the most. But before I close this episode out, I want to walk over and see if we can't tour what Explorer Redburn is doing, because I really like what he's got going on over there. Okay, I'm standing here in front of the rocket shop in town, and if I turn just right, you'll see Explorer Redburn's been building in the background there, and he's got some cool new builds going on. So what I want to do is flip around here, and let's fly over there and just look at it as we approach. He's got these wagons that are kind of breaking down on the way out here, which is cool. Got some tents up. Really like just the little details of what he's got going on over here. And then we've seen this before. He's building like an amphitheater back here. It's a nice little detail. I think we could really spruce this up around like the holidays and stuff. So I like that. And then he's really bringing in the colors with some of these other smaller builds over here. Not sure. It almost looks like a little temple type thing or a shrine. Not sure exactly what this is, but I like the way it looks. It looks really cool, especially from a distance. But what I really noticed the other day when I logged on was this up here. And I asked him about it. I forgot to hit the record button, but I ran into him earlier and I asked him about it. And this is going to be his main storage room, and that is all wool. But I love the canopy. It's a really cool, like, big tent canopy, I guess. And you know, it's got the details from the top. Looks really good. He had a beacon here, and he's gonna move it. And I think if I remember correctly, he was telling me he's gonna put it right here, so it's shooting up through the middle of this, which is gonna just look absolutely fantastic. So yeah, really excited to see what our neighbor's doing. Need to get over and see what Monkey Sea-Doo's doing as well too. I haven't been over there in quite a while, but it's a little further away. Explorer Redburn, I've got the view of his place from mine, so it's easier to check up on him. That was a horrible landing. Wow. Okay. I was going to try to land on top of our mill here, but I guess not, to look at the tree. So yeah, we'll just stand back here with the milk cows, and I want to free cam this one more time. Just kind of check out the different angles. I do like the tree from a distance. It needs some work maybe from within. It's not perfect, but you know, when you're out in nature and you're looking at real trees, they're not perfect either. So maybe I will leave it alone. Maybe I'll play with it. I don't know. We're definitely gonna leave it alone for right now. But yeah, that's all I had planned for today. It is a little shorter of a video. Most of the time was spent on that fletching build. That took a lot of time, more time than it probably should have, but it took a lot of time for me to work on that. So that kind of slowed me up a little bit. So yeah, this is LuminousStress, where we're always stressed out, even a little bit today, because I wish I could have got more packed into this episode, and I'm sorry I didn't. But hey, like, subscribe, do all the things. It helps me out, and leave a comment. Tell me what you'd like to see me build next. We got some more obvious choices, things that we can put up and add to the farm here. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys, see what you think. And with that, this is LuminousStress signing off. We will see you next time. Goodbye.